Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for joining me. So today is my empties for April. So there's quite a bit in this bag. I'm just going to get straight in and share with you what I've used up. So the first thing in my bag was this. This is a Soap and Glory bath bomb. This was the Fizzable Soap and Glory Original Pink Rose and Bergamot. Now I have to say I was really impressed with this because I've always been quite used to using the more heavily scented and brighter coloured like Lush bath bombs. I wasn't too sure how good this was actually going to be, and I have to say, for something I purchased in the high street other than Lush, I quite liked it. So yes, I would definitely repurchase this one. It had a lovely fragrance, it was a beautiful pink bath, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it. So that was the first item. Next up, I finished a pot of a Lush shampoo. This is the big shampoo, that's what it's called, and it's a sea salt. So this is like a really grainy sea salt shampoo. I know a lot of people probably aren't keen on having bits. I wasn't to start with, but I thought I'd give it a go, and it was amazing. It's meant for people that want to put more oomph into their hair, more volume. So realistically, this product really isn't and shouldn't be for someone like me, because I've got quite thick hair anyway. And I know it's not the right product, but I bought it not realising, and then once I realised, I'd already used it and I loved it, and yeah, so I enjoyed finishing it off. So, and it has a gorgeous fragrance, it really does. I really do like it, and I can't promise I won't buy it again, even though I don't need big hair because I've already got big hair. So yeah, this was a 130 gram pot. This is actually a vegan product, so if any of you was wanting to know, it's a vegan product. So I probably will buy it again at some point. Yeah, it's good. Next up, I used something from Avon. This was something that had been kicking around for a while, probably too long. It wasn't too long ago that I realised that everything comes with a shelf life, and I've had quite a large bathroom collection for quite some time. I moved house a couple of years back, and I had 2 bathrooms, one of which was probably the size of your average bathroom, sort of a box room, and it had a walk-in shower in it, as well as your toilet and your sink. And then my actual main bathroom, that had a walk-in shower, a separate roll-top bath and sink. There was no loo in that one, because there was a separate little toilet on the same level, but that bathroom was the size of a double bedroom. It was a huge house. It was over 4 floors. I had to leave there because of my health, but yeah, so I had products in both of the bathrooms. So when I moved, I had quite a collection, and I've been working through it. And then I realised recently that everything comes with a shelf life, and rather than chucking things away, what I've been doing is trying to use them things up. If I came to them and they didn't look right, or they didn't smell right, it's just been put in the bin. So some of it's been alright, some of it hasn't. So, you know, I just don't like waste. I don't like throwing things away if they're okay. So this one was actually okay. This is the Avon Planet Spa Sleep Serenity. I don't know if they still sell it. It's the pillow mist. Yeah, it's chamomile and lavender. So yeah, I quite liked it. Would I buy it again? Possibly, if they do sell it. I mean, it's probably a cheaper option than the This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray, and it probably does a similar job. So I do have some of the Deep Sleep Spray, but I wanted to use this up first. So yeah, I have nothing to compare it to until I've used the other one. So that was that. I'm glad that I finished it. Next up, we have a can of Mitchum antiperspirant. This is the Pure Fresh one. You will probably see one of these in every single month's video, because I have a health condition called hyperhidrosis, which is excessive sweating caused by anxiety, and yeah, it can be quite nasty. I have had medicated deodorants. I don't know if you've ever heard of Driclor. I have struggled to find any deodorants in the shops that actually work. This is one of two. There is only one other brand that works for me, and I struggle to find that one. So when I find this one on offer, I tend to buy a few and stock up. So every time I see them on offer and I'm out and about and I've spotted them, I buy a few just so that they're affordable and I don't have the stress of running out, because having a sweating issue like I've got and running out of deodorant is not a good thing. So yeah, if I'm being completely honest, I know everyone would say sweating doesn't smell nice anyway, but when you've got the issue I've got, it's not just a normal sweat smell either. It can be quite offensive to the nose, and I'm quite aware of it. And I think the more stressed I get about people noticing it, the more it happens, and it's just like a vicious cycle. So yeah, this is one that actually works. It doesn't stop it, but it does a really good job. So that will be something you'll see more than once. I think you've probably already seen it before. It'll always be in my bag because I get through it. Next up, we have another Olay whip sample. I was sent one before to try by a lovely fellow YouTuber and friend, and then my partner handed me one that he'd ordered for me to try. So yeah, I finished up buying myself a pot of this because for Mother's Day, Boots were doing a lovely offer. There was about a third off of the price, so it made it a lot cheaper and I was a lot happier to buy it, so I did. Now, I'd been using face masks for quite some time, and more often than not I use pots up. I put a pot in the bathroom and I just keep going at it until it's gone. And recently I decided, I've been doing that for so long, I'd built such a huge collection of sheet masks, I ought to get started with using them, or individual packets even. So this month there'll be a few face masks, and I'm sure there probably will next month too. But the first one isn't a sheet mask, it's a clay mask, but this is officially one of my favourites. This is the NSPA Moisturising and Hydrating Clay Mask. With the fragrance of pomegranate and blackberry. It goes on like a light purpley grey colour, and once it dries down it changes colour slightly. It says it replenishes and refreshes. It's ideal for normal to oily skin, and it's vegetarian friendly and cruelty free. This is something I picked up in Asda. I don't think it's any more than £2, and I get about 3 uses out of this one packet. I absolutely love it, and I have already bought another one. So yeah, if you've got oily skin, I highly recommend it. It's absolutely amazing. I love the fragrance of it. It might be a bit like Marmite. You might love the fragrance or you might hate it. I personally really love it, and I will be buying more. I've got one. I've got a backup. Apologies if I seem to change position a lot, but I have a lot of issues with chronic pain and I can't sit in one position for too long, so I'm constantly altering my position. So I'll edit the parts out where I'm changing position, because you don't need to see me doing that. But yeah, just in case you're wondering why 1 minute I look like I'm sitting higher up and then I'm sitting lower down, it's because of the way I change position. Next up is another face mask. This was one of the sheet masks I used up. This is the Freeman Pore Cleansing Strawberry and Mint Sheet Mask. This was for normal to combo skin. I think I received this in a rocker box, I think. I'm not entirely sure, I might be wrong. I won't be buying it, and the reason for it is it was nice once it was on my face. I don't feel it particularly smelt of strawberry or mint, and I don't really feel it did anything much for my skin other than just feel nice while it was on. So yeah, that was that. The next one I used was this one, which is the Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin Detoxifying Charcoal Paper Mask. I think I purchased this from Superdrugs on an offer. It's a detoxifying charcoal paper mask. Once again, I'm not sure if I'll buy it again. I think it was better than the last one, but I didn't notice a great deal of difference. I mean, as you can see, I've got really bad acne, and yeah, my skin's very, very oily. Next up, I decided to try and use a lip mask. This was something I think I got off AliExpress. I think I got like a bulk buy of them. I think I probably bought about 10 or something daft. And they were really cheap. And there's a reason when things are cheap. It's because they're not very good. yeah, I gotta be honest, I wasn't really struck by this, so I won't be buying them again. I can't remember if I've got any left because I did put them in parcels to send to people at one point. Then we have this one. This sheet mask, I can't remember where this... Oh, I think this came out of a set I got for Christmas from Boots. This is the Face Ink by Nails Ink Sparkle Like a Unicorn Illuminating Sheet Mask. Now, I would go for this one again, and that's because it did make my skin look and feel good afterwards. It did look like my face looked a bit brighter, and it was fun. I mean, who doesn't want to look like a unicorn? So yeah, you may have even spotted some of these sheet masks over on my Instagram account, because when I use them, I tend to take pictures because it's fun. Next up, we have another of my favourites. This is the Rose Gold Batiste Dry Shampoo Spray. I've tried a few dry shampoos now, and this is my favourite. So when you've got chronic illness like myself, you will understand and know that you can't always get yourself into the shower or the bath to be able to wash your hair because of pain. So it's always handy to have this just in case you need to freshen up your hair if you're not able to wash it. Sometimes the pain is so bad that I'm not physically able to wash it, and or let somebody else do it for that matter, because obviously you have to sit in a certain way and that can hurt. So yeah, this is something I really like, and I would recommend it. Once again, I'll look out for this one for when it's on offer. Next up, we have this. I think it came from an ASOS box. It was a Dr. Oracle a therapeeling stick. It was like a long wand with like a cotton wool swab on the end with liquid on it. I used it. I mean, you can't notice a difference unless you've used it for a short while. So yeah, one's not really good enough to create a sort of idea as to what you think on the product, so it'd be unfair of me to make a statement. Would I buy it again? No, not really. I mean, not really bothered. I wasn't too fussed. Next up, we have this. This was a bath bomb by Radox. It was the Dreamy Watermelon one, and yeah, this came in a gift set at Christmas. It was like a watermelon shaped cosmetics bag, which I used to keep my sanitary towels in my handbag. Because it's like a wipe clean type bag, and it came with the watermelon shower gel and the watermelon bath bomb. So that was that. It was okay at best. It was okay. Next up, we have a packet of wipes. These are from Primark. If you haven't had their wipes, you need to. I've tried a lot of wipes, and these are my absolute favourites. This particular one. So these are the Argan Facial Cleansing Wipes for dry skin. Now, I've got oily skin, but I use them just to wipe off makeup, and then I actually go and wash my face with a cleanser. And I absolutely love these wipes. They smell incredible. So if you've not tried them, get yourselves to Primark, and if they've got them, you need to grab them. They're good. Next up, we have this. It's the Maria Neela True Soft Conditioner. It's 100% vegan and cruelty free. It's a softening argan oil, sulfate and paraben free. It's Colour Guard complex, and it's produced in Sweden apparently. It's a 100ml bottle. It came in a subscription box along with a shampoo, which I'm looking for. Yep, they came together in a subscription box. I have no idea which one that was, but yeah, I actually really did like these. I don't know if I can still smell the fragrance to let you know what it was. No, it's quite faint. So it was a good fragrance. It wasn't a faint fragrance when I was using it, but these have been washed out. So yeah, I loved those. I don't know whether I'd buy them again or not, because I don't know where you get them from or how much they cost. If they're really expensive, I might not choose to buy them. Next up, we have a toner by Lush. This is the Breath of Fresh Air toner water. It's a spray bottle, so you just spritz it across your face. Yeah, I really do like their toners, so I will purchase these again. I've had a couple already. Yeah, so next we have this. This was one sheet where you tear off each part. So this is the John Frieda Frizz Ease shampoo, conditioner and frizz primer. So I used those up. They were okay. Once again, I wasn't overly struck. They weren't like wow products for my hair, so I won't be buying those, but it was nice to try them. Next up we have this. This is another face mask. This is a Glam Glow face mask. It's the Gravity Mud Firming Treatment. This is a definite no-no. This is something that I thought I was going to love and was very disappointed with. It actually burnt my skin. It made my face burn and I had to get it off quick. So that wasn't good. I was so disappointed in that one. Next up we have this. Now I would buy this one again, and this is probably the cheapest one of the lot that I used. This was a Miss Spa Control Blemish Mask, and this was from Revolution Beauty's makeup website, and I think I paid something like 90p for this one, and it was probably my favourite one of the lot. So yeah, I have got acne prone skin and it was amazing. And the last few items are in this, so I shall just take that out of my bag now. I think that's it. Let's just have another look. Yeah. Right, so next up we have, I'm going to do them together. We have 2 shower gels. They're both 100 grams. One is the beautiful shower gel and the other one is Dirty Spring Wash. The bottles are looking a bit battered. So Dirty Spring Wash is a mint fragrance shower gel by Lush Cosmetics. It's super, super nice in the warmer weather if you want a nice refreshing wash. And then Beautiful, this is one of my absolute favourites from Lush. Although how many times have you heard me say that? So this is a peachy kind of fragrance. It is one of my favourite shower gels, if not my favourite. There's obviously a few I like. They do a lot of different shower gels, not obviously to sell on a constant, frequent basis, but they do specials, and this is one I absolutely love. It's got a bit of glitter in it, I think, as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's got gold luster in it, so yeah, it's such a pretty one. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is one that comes out for the Christmas period. So I'll be keeping an eye out again this year for this one. Next up is a lip balm. This was from Avon. It's an Avon Colour Trends Lush Lips Balm in Pineapple. Smell absolutely amazing. I know it looks gross, but that, you can't twist it up any further. And when you put it to your lips, all you get is the plastic dragging on your lips. So that's that one done. I really did like that. I'm not sure if they sell it anymore, but yeah, I'm getting through lip balms like there's no tomorrow because of my dry lips. So yeah, I did like that one. It's as cheap as chips and it does the job, and I liked it, so it's all good. Next up we have this. It's the Caudalie or Caudalie. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, guys, let me know. It's the eye lifting balm. It's a 5ml size product. I think this is probably a sample size. This lasted ages because you only need a little bit. It lasted me absolute ages, and I really liked it actually. I would buy it in full size if it's not extortionate. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. I squeezed it and squeezed it and squeezed it until I just couldn't get any more out of this. So yeah, I'm missing this one already. I quite liked that. So yeah. Next up we have two tea light candles. They were from my bath box. So yeah, that's them used up. There's not an awful lot you can say about tea lights. Then I have another tea light candle. Now this was actually from a advent calendar we had this Christmas just gone. So probably in the next couple of videos you'll see a lot of tea light candle empties because I hold a full advent calendar full of tea lights and I've just started using them in my wax pot. So yeah, getting through those. Next up is a sample that I had in my Feel Unique sample service. I could be tempted to purchase this. This is a sample of the Refresh Hydrating Beauty Mist by My Clarins. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing and I loved it, absolutely loved it. It disappeared way too quickly. I think I got 2 uses out of this and that was it. Yeah, I really like it. I'm sure I've seen somebody else mention it as well and they didn't like it. And last but not least is this big oafy thing. This is a Bayliss and Hardin jojoba, silk and almond oil candle. It had the 3 wicks in it. I'm sad this is gone. This smelled incredible. The room smelled amazing when it was burning and I loved it. And it still smells incredible. And it still smells nice. Oh, so nice. I really do like it. So guys, that was my April empties. I know there was a lot. I'd imagine next month there won't be so much. So I'll leave just on the screen right now for you an estimated total of these items so you can just see roughly how much I've used up. Yeah, so I don't suppose next month there'll be quite as much because that's quite a big month for me. So it'd probably be one of my smaller months next month, I would imagine. Although I'm still going for it with using face masks, you know, the single-use ones up, just to shift some out of my collection before I get on to using a pot again, or a tube of one, you know, a multi-use thing. So guys, let me know what products you used up in the month of April. I'm curious to know. And what, if any, of my products have you got or would you purchase or would you not like? I'm nosy. So guys, thank you all for watching. Please do give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. I really do appreciate your support, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you all again in my next video. Goodbye guys.